Hello, lovers of the film world. I would like to invite you on a journey through the dark recesses of the mind of one of the most iconic villains in the history of cinema, the Joker.
Good night, and always remember.
This character not only fascinates us with his insane vision, but also raises questions about the nature of evil, the human psyche, and the society that creates it. But before we embark on this exciting journey, let us ask ourselves a few questions. Who really is the Joker? What really guides his actions? Is he just a crazy criminal, or does he harbor deeper motivations and secrets? The movie Joker from 2019, directed by Todd Phillips, shed new light on this legendary character. In this story, inspired by classic DC comics, viewers are invited into the world of Arthur Fleck, a man who wants to make a name for himself as a comedian, but over time becomes an icon of evil. Through themes of violence, social alienation, and loss of identity, the Joker raises questions that do not allow us to pass by indifferently. Is evil born from the outside, or does it linger within ourselves, waiting for the right moment to come out? Originally, the character of the clown was inspired by the film from 1128, The Man Who Laughs. Yes, dear ones, what we see on screens today is a derivative of the film from almost 100 years ago. The Man Who Laughs is a moving story inspired by Victor Hugo's novel, which takes the viewer into a world of social change, love, and tragedy. The film tells the story of Gwynplaine, a young aristocrat whose face has been mutilated forever, leaving him with a terrifying, artificially engraved smile. This symbolic sign of suffering becomes the basis for deep reflections on the nature of human destiny and society. Faced with his mutilation, Gwynplaine becomes a circus attraction, performing as the Man Who Laughs. However, his love for Dea, a blind girl whom he adopts and who becomes his life companion, remains in his heart. Their tragic romance is put to the test when Gwynplaine discovers her aristocratic background and confronts her past. The film explores themes of social inequality, morality, and identity, throwing up questions about the price of love and dignity in the face of the cruelty of the world. Director Paul Lenny deftly balances elements of melodrama, social drama, and symbolism, creating a masterpiece of silent cinema that continues to move and inspire audiences around the world. The Man Who Laughs is not only the story of an individual, but also a universal tale of human strength and endurance in the face of tragedy. The Joker's unforgettable characterization, which we know from comic books, movies, and other media, often relies on this motif of physical disfigurement to symbolize the character's inner pain and madness. The resemblance to the character from The Man Who Laughs is particularly evident in the caricatured smile that becomes the hallmark of both characters. Of course, the Joker's story unfolds far beyond this inspiration, exploring his psychological background, relationship with Batman, and complex motivations. But the film, The Man Who Laughs, is one of the key reference points, showing how classic cultural works can inspire creators to create iconic characters that endure for years and generations. The trailer for The Joker Folie à Deux has caused a veritable siege of the internet. Its stunning viewership score conquers streaming services, even beating last year's Barbie phenomenon. Does this portend another triumph for the cult figure? The premiere of the aforementioned The Joker from 2009 was one of cinema's biggest surprises, garnering 2 Oscars out of 11 nominations and winning praise from critics and audiences around the world. Although a sequel to this emotional and psychological drama seemed unlikely, Warner Bros. Decided to take a risk, approving the production of Joker Folie à Deux. Not insignificant was the fact that the first part of the film earned more than $1 billion, becoming the highest-grossing R-rated film in history. The cast will again feature Joaquin Phoenix in the title role, and Lady Gaga, along with such notables as Brendan Gleeson, Zazie Beetz, Jacob Lofland, and Catherine Keener. Expectations are high for Joker Folie à Deux, especially after the unveiling of the trailer, which whetted the appetites of cinemagoers around the world. It reached an incredible 167 million views in just 24 hours. Variety reports that the viewing figures and social activity associated with the film surpass even those achieved by the first Barbie trailer. And whoever is new, be sure to click subscribe at the bottom to receive notifications of new videos. I have prepared for you a couple of interesting facts about this outstanding production. Joaquin Phoenix spent a lot of time preparing for the role of the Joker. He lost as much as 23 kilograms to better reflect the physical and psychological aspects of the character. Many scenes in the film were played on an improvisational basis, which gave the actors more freedom to explore the characters and the relationships between them. Director Todd Phillips stressed that he wanted to give the actors space to experiment. References to classic films. Joker contains many references to cinema classics, including Martin Scorsese's films such as Taxi Driver and The King of Comedy. Scorsese himself was one of the film's producers. The first film from the comic category to win a Golden Lion, The Joker won the Golden Lion at the Venice International Film Festival, making it the first film in the comic book genre to win this prestigious award. Low budget, huge profits. Despite its relatively low budget compared to other superhero films, The Joker was a huge financial success, grossing more than $1 billion worldwide. Controversy and debate. The film sparked much controversy and debate about violence and mental health. Some observers praised it for its boldness in touching on difficult topics, while others expressed concerns about its potential impact on viewers. Oscars for Joaquin Phoenix. For his role in The Joker, Joaquin Phoenix won the Academy Award for Best Lead Actor, confirming the uniqueness of his performance and recognizing it as one of the most significant in the actor's career. The villain in the latest Batman is worth mentioning. Barry Keoghan, in the role of the Joker, makes an electrifying impression, especially physically. His interpretation of the character is absolutely nasty and repulsive, and just looking at him gives us unpleasant chills, as if we could almost feel the stench of his presence floating in the air. Most importantly, Keoghan plays the character authentically creepy, which contributes greatly to the film's atmosphere. The would-be scene with the Joker, which Matt Reeves decided to cut from the film, does not bring us any new insights into his character. It lacks key elements that differentiate this interpretation of the Joker from previous ones. This is one of the key arguments that guided the director in his decision to remove it. The second factor that influenced this decision is the rhythm of the film. Placing this scene in the middle of the film could have disrupted its pace and distracted the viewer from the main plot related to the Riddler. This antagonist deserved a full focus on his character and plans, and additional threads could only distract the viewer. The in-depth story of the Joker I told in the episode, to which I heartily refer you. Click on the annotation to go.